Would I do kick again? No. No. Can you explain why I wouldn't do kick again, babe?
Apparently because of me. No, I'm just kidding. That's what another one says. He stopped doing kick because he like mentally drained himself for like a month before kick to try to figure out everything, having like endless phone calls, to like figuring out what camera to use, how to set everything up. Like that backpack that he has is so complicated than like just a backpack. Like nobody else knows how to run it but him. And he had like a huge, how do you say it? Like a job on his shoulders, like to run it. And it was just really like a one-man thing. Like even though everyone was getting benefited, he was like the one with all the stress.
It was lights, camera, action. All people had to do was be themselves. And me, I had to be myself and entertain the live, but not just that. I had to make the plans and I had to set up the bag. I had to teach cameramans. I had to hire people. I was the one that was dealing with all the bullshit. And it was meant, and it was
during the live, he was the one having to deal with any technical issues, which would happen often. He was the one, like, he's the only person that had to stress. Like, a technical issue would happen, and he was the one, like, grabbing the backpack and, like, sitting there for, like, 10 minutes, however long it took to fix it, while, like, everyone was just, like, doing whatever we were doing, drinking, like...
Yeah, and I was the one that was dealing with all the hard work, and then nobody's seen it, and it was like, I was just being misunderstood, and I just felt like I was being put down. And then I was mentally deteriorated because it was like, people were hating on me because people were like, oh, he's so rude. He's so narcissistic. Oh, he has a God complex. No, it's not because of that. It's because maybe I'm fucking mentally distressed. Sorry for cursing, but I'm mentally distressed because of all the work I've done. Like, I wasn't doing all the technical stuff. I was also doing the event planning. Every single day, I was the one that came up with the plans. All people had to do was just be themselves, be themselves. I had to do the backup, the middle, and then the front and the camera. I had to do the whole thing. I'd do the hiring, the firing. I had to be the therapist. I had to deal with people's emotions. I had to figure out the backpack from the inside out. I had to figure out the heart of the backpack. I had to figure out the servers, the backup servers. Then I had to pay this, I had to pay that. And I put almost $60,000 in investment of Kick. So that's why I won't do Kick again, because it just wasn't, it was something I wanted to do, and I accomplished it in my brain. I checked it off, and I'm like, in my head, I feel accomplished because I did it. I was like, okay, I did it. I accomplished it. That's all I needed. But I lost passion in it, and it wasn't something that I saw myself doing, you know. And that's that, you know. But I still checked it off in my head, and I said, I still did it, you know. Because it's always been a curiosity. I've always wanted to do Kick. In my head, I would look at people do Kick, and I'm like the IRL Kick, the real life Kick. And I'm like, I want to do that. And I checked it off, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm like, I did it, you know, no matter what, you know, I still did it. I mean, it stressed me the fuck out, but, you know, my bad for cursing again. But yeah, you know, that's that. Did Kick offer you a contract though? Yes, they did. They offered us a contract. They made us do they made us do the first live, and then the second live, they gave us the contract.